Market structure is the nature and degree of competition in a certain industry. There are four types of market structures. They are perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly. Perfect competition is a market structure characterized by a large number of well-informed buyers and sellers who are competing with identical products. This represents a theoretically ideal situation to compare other market structures to. A farmer's market comes closest to satisfying all of the conditions of perfect competition. They are a large number of well-informed buyers and sellers dealing with identical products, all buyers and sellers interact independently with no advertising, and all buyers and sellers are free to enter, conduct, and exit business with no barriers. eBay is another example of perfect competition. There are many of the same products, low to no advertising, and there are no barriers to enter the market. Monopolistic competition shares all of the same conditions as perfect competition, except that all products are not identical. It is characterized by product differentiation, which is real or imagined differences between products. To make their products stand out, producers try to make consumers aware of the product's difference using non-price competition. This makes consumers focus on the quality of the product rather than the price. One major difference of perfect and monopolistic competition is the ability of the producer to control the price single-handedly. In perfect competition, if the producer tried to raise his price even a single cent above the other producers, consumers would simply not do business with them. On the other hand, in monopolistic competition, the producer uses advertising to make consumers believe the product is better than the rest, so they will be able to raise their price within a small range without losing business. A monopoly is a market structure with only one seller for a particular product. This situation is the polar opposite of perfect competition. Since there is only one producer of that product, they will have full control over the price. If the product is a necessity, the consumer will have no other choice but to pay that price if they want that product. A major example of a monopoly in history was the Standard Oil Company owned by John D. Rockefeller. His business became so large and powerful that no other smaller firms could compete. He was practically the only oil company in the U.S. Since he was in total control, he could set the oil prices as high as he wanted. Other good examples are local television stations or phone companies. An oligopoly is a market structure in which there are a few very large sellers that dominate the industry. Since the firms are so large, when one firm makes a decision or change, the other firms are soon to follow or they risk losing business. In the United States, many markets are oligopolistic. For example, McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's have major control over the fast food industry. Car companies are also another good example.